Welcome back. What? To the final part of Crisis. We're in the finale finally. Um, again, I don't know when this is coming out, so thank you for bearing with me. Um, Jesus. Ollie's dead again as the Spectre this time. Our heroes have created a new universe. Um, not sure if it's a universe or a multiverse, but they've created something new, and I'm assuming we're going to explore what that is this episode. Um, yeah, like I said, I'm just very excited to see where this leaves the shows. I'll talk about more at the end, but it's something. I think this is a nice starting on point for some people too. Like I'm sure, like obviously the past seasons will have importance still. They're gonna have ramifications down the line, plot lines, history and all that stuff, backstory. But I feel like this is also going to be kind of a reset button for people that do want to jump onto the shows. They don't have the time to catch up on all, what, six shows, um, and all, 40 whatever seasons, 30 seasons of episodes. Some people just don't have that time. So if some people do want to watch these shows and they don't have that commitment, I feel like now is a good jumping point in back to the show. So again, we'll talk about it at the end, see how it does on that. But yeah, let's just get into this. I'm very excited.
To introduce the winner of this year's Nobel Peace Prize, Lex Luthor.
Uh,
Yeah? Yeah? Am I still dreaming? I know, right? It is so great when this award goes to someone who actually deserves it.
Does he know? What happened?
And to the world.
Where's Jean? We gotta talk with him.
What was Lex doing up
Let's
there?
meet up with the
He keeps throwing
Paragons.
all these awards at him. He doesn't usually accept them in person, but this one meant a lot to him.
People think he's a good guy.
Carr, we're talking about Lex Luthor. He's the best guy.
No, he's not. He's a psychopathic lunatic.
What did he do?
No, he's the boss. And he's your
The
number one
president?
supporter. I mean, besides Lena. And all the times that they defended you to the president, what has gotten into you?
Oh, he's not president yet. Okay, that's good at least.
Wait, did you just say boss?
Luther Core subsidiary. They're on the same Earth.
Sorry. She's one of mine.
Well, what's she doing on my Earth?
What?
Wait, what are you doing on my Earth?
Your Earth is my Earth.
I thought...
I thought.
Supergirl, Flash. I just love it when you guys team up. Would you sign this for me, please?
Okay. Oh, sure.
Wait, you know
I got
both
this
of us?
spoiled too. This is Marv
And
Wolfman.
it's normal to see us together?
Well, normally you'd also have Green Arrow and a legend or two. Last year, even Batwoman joined in. I think it was Marv, M-A-R-V.
It's only one Earth now.
He died twice, sir. I wasn't there. Both times.
That was probably the hardest hitting Oliver dead moment they've had this crossover for me personally.
I'm not gonna stay here, get lectured by some government pseudo.
Look with your special eyes, Pariah.
I'm sorry.
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Dancing Oliver? Is this frickin' Bebo again? I know about Bebo. I have no idea what the fuck's up with it. I just know Bebo exists. What the hell?
Is this actually happening?
Is this what all the crossovers are like?
Yes, and not exactly.
I'm never letting my child watch their show again.
What the heck?
him moving. I was an assassin. I was dead. And now I'm the captain of a freaking time ship. One thing remains the same. I'm still a sore loser. He was just the last tether to my old life, you know?
True.
And he was the only person left who knew me when I was just... me. With him gone, my connection to this world, this place, to that tree, it's gone.
Each death felt like there was no moving forward, like life would never be the same. And I was right, it's not the same, but somehow it's okay. Family isn't just the people that you grew up with, it's the people you find, the ones you love, the ones make you crazy, make you smile.
Cause an antimatter explosion that obliterates the solar system. You know what? Let's not do that.
At least he's trying to offer up a solution instead of being
True.
the cause of the problem.
That's the solution. Blow up the solar system.
Okay, guys, we're all on the same team, okay?
I mean, sorry, Nash, but all you've been saying is like, there's people
It's
here.
my fault we're in this mess.
This is new.
Yeah, really.
World, you look.
Cut the chatter, they're here.
I guess they don't want to CGI him all the time if he's gonna be crossing over and stuff.
It's been a while, Frosty.
Yay!
Good.
Thanks. I read your book, Rebecca.
Which one? I'm very prolific.
Wait, Black Lightning?
Who the hell are you? God just saved your ass.
We had that covered.
Sure you did.
Company's coming. You ready?
I stay ready.
Yes!
Destiny, fated to be crushed beneath my heel without a
We
moment's
got the Thanos
thought.
problem. We're
Fighting
done with
is
you.
useless.
Get out of our face. I want a new
Surrender.
problem. Well, last episode I was complaining that Sarah didn't get her time to shine, so I'm glad we're at least getting that. Oh, he bounced. What?
Sarah.
They got both children back.
Your brother wants to play.
Wait.
Every existence multiplied by
Stripe?
possibility.
Stargirl, the JSA? Is that a Green Lantern?
Before
The Green Lanterns! Shit.
civilizations rose
Swamp
and
Thing!
fell, and rose again
Titans?
across reality's
Okay.
grasping expanse.
We've already had the Titans, but Swamp Thing's new. Doom Patrol! Doom Patrol!
Life, a precious gift, persevering in
Yes!
the face of every obstacle.
There's, Kingdom Come Superman.
Until finally, the age of heroes
Earth
was
Prime.
born.
So Earth 2 is the golden age, like it used to be. Or like the comics, rather.
Thanks for saving us.
Lost a lot of people that I love. But I never imagined my life without you in it. You're always there for me. And now... only you changed my fate for the better. Thank you.
He must have been a good dude.
Barry's just like,
Why do we even need it? I mean, how often does the world almost come to an end?
really?
Oh, it's like that.
Don't worry, I was in your kid last year.
All right, listen, I haven't even showed you guys the best part yet. You ready?
Oh, it's a table. It's a table! They got gamer chairs. Okay. That's an interesting Justice League. 2 super people.
Should have led with that, bro.
Yeah, not bad.
I love it.
It's perfect.
Okay, I was gonna say, shouldn't there be a Green Arrow spot? Oh, what? Ivo?
Sounds
Wow. Okay, so everyone's on the same Earth now. I think for the most part things are gonna be the same. Like, not the same. Obviously, there's ramifications. Oliver is gone. Um, but even though everyone's on the same Earth, what I mean is it doesn't affect their storylines too much. I think Supergirl is going to have the hardest time, or like the most radically changed season, because this is the halfway point for most of these shows. So she's going to have the hardest time because Lex Luthor is a completely different person, or like at least in the public eye, he's a completely different person. Um, so I feel like, and he's alive. Like there's that too. I think he was dead at the start of the season. So there's a lot of changes there for her Earth. Well, there's the same Earth now. Oh, so it's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. So they did condense all the shows into one Earth, but there's still a multiverse because they had, Earth 2, which was the Golden Age heroes like the JSA, which I didn't even pay attention. Was that actually Stargirl, like the new Stargirl show coming up? Because I know they had they had a different Stargirl in Legends, I think. Um, so I wasn't even paying attention. I think that's gonna be the new Stargirl, isn't it? That's coming out in like 2 months. Oh my god, I forgot about her. Um, I was focused on Stripe, but then I was like, wait, Stargirl's there too. Um, but yeah, so the Golden Age is going to be Earth 2, which is kind of what it always has been, even in the show. It was kind of it looked very much not steampunky, but when we met Earth 2 Wells and all them, the tone of that Earth just felt very like 50s kind of like it just felt old. So it's cool that we're kind of getting that. I'm assuming Stargirl is going to take place in current day. It's just going to be on Earth 2, and it's going to introduce a bunch of characters that are Golden Age and the JSA, which is very much it's still around today, but it's very much that roster is going to be uh, more of those older heroes that don't. Anyways, point is, it's gonna be present day, but it's those types of heroes. Um, but we had, Swamp Thing's confirmed, Doom Patrol, Titans, um, Brandon Routh Superman still here. There's still a multiverse at stake. Um, so it's interesting that they decided to go both directions. They made everything in one Earth, but they also made a multiverse still. Um, yeah. I'm actually intrigued, and I might watch the rest of the episodes of Arrow, the finale episodes, because I think there's still 2 or 3 more episodes still for the final season. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna wrap up, because Oliver's seemingly gone, and the monitor's gone. So like, I know this whole season for Arrow has been about him sort of wrapping up loose ends, going with the Monitor to get ready for Crisis. So now that that's over, and now that he's dead, and the Spectre, like, what is the story for this season still? So I'm curious, and like I said, I kind of want to watch the last couple episodes of Arrow just to see how they wrap it up, what they're going to do with that storyline. Set up the spin-off show, maybe. Um, I'm not concerned. I was surprised that Mia and she didn't show up at all, which was weird. But maybe again, I don't know too much about Arrow, so maybe she is actually from the future still, like not the current timeline that we just saw. So maybe that's why she's not in here. Um, but yeah, have that going on. Legends. I'm guessing that Gleek thing is for Legends because this is a Legend episode at the end of the day. Um, I was assuming at first it was like Ivo, his monkeys. But I don't think he's in the show. I don't think they've had Amazo yet. Have they? They probably have. Like throughout all these shows, they probably have had Amazo somewhere in here. Okay, so Legends, Legends gonna do Legends. I know this is Ray, whatever, Adam, Brandon Routh. This is his last season too, so it looks like Ryan Choi's sticking around, hopefully. So hopefully he does pass the torch to him. Um, oh my God, John Diggle has both of his kids. I remember in Flashpoint that was such a big point, was that Barry erased Sarah and got little John instead from existence. But because of the new universe, he's got both kids now, which is awesome. I just feel so glad for them. Um, The Flash, again, from what I've been hearing, a lot of these shows have had a sort of, uh, an A plot and a B plot, sort of a first half and a second half season plot lines going on. And so for his, I'm not sure if the Flash, that storyline got wrapped up before Crisis or not. But we didn't really see too much of a forward motion. I mean, like, all the things that the Flash could be dealing with are still here. We saw Weather Witch, which I'm not sure if that's now confirmation that we have a gender swap of some characters, or is this a new character, a side Weather Wizard? Um, it was a very tiny thing now that I think about it, but I'm curious to see if that's any sort of indication that we might get the Rogues again. Um, I think people were talking about Godspeed was going to come back for the second half, so, or Red Death even. I don't know. I hope they don't do Red Death. As much as I love the Metal universe, I feel like I don't know. It's too new. I don't think the show could really do it justice because it's so contingent on a non-powered character being at the forefront, and Batwoman is not. She's not there yet. Like, maybe a couple seasons down the road, I'd be okay with it, but she's not there yet. If they did it for Sarah Lance, that might be interesting. She's had a very storied history. If she ever, like, if Legends ever stops or she steps down as the captain, I think maybe a Metal storyline, Metal crossover with Sarah as Batman, that could actually work. She crosses over with Superman. She crosses over with Martian Manhunter. She crosses over with Flash. What other power characters do we have? She somehow the Atom or something. Like, they have enough powered characters that they could interact with to make a non-powered. I don't know. Anyways, back to this crossover. I love the Hall of Justice that they're finally setting it up because I knew they introduced it back in the Dominator crossover. And it was like, here's the Hall of Justice, and then that was it. Like, I don't think they ever did anything with it. So now I'm finally glad they're like, okay, let's make this an actual building. Let's set this up as our headquarters. Black Lightning's in the mix now. I really need to get back in that show. They seem to be doing some very interesting storylines with Markovia, and I'm here for it. Especially after Young Justice Season 3, I'm super interested in it now, so I'm probably going to have to spend some time to just catch up on Black Lightning. See where that goes. Oh my god. Great crossover. I love the finale. Again, it's a little bit of the same, but it's also something new. They've changed the world just enough that, I'm intrigued to see how these seasons wrap up at least. And maybe next season I will jump into them in full. A lot of the reason that I don't watch the Arrowverse is just time. And, the reason I chose this crossover to react to is because, it feels like a resetting point. And so it's good to see sort of where these shows are, how they're doing, what kind of changes they're making to keep their longevity in the long run, sell the shows in general. And so I think they did a really good job of catching people up for those that aren't familiar, but also there's enough story and backstory and history that if you aren't familiar with the shows, you do want to go back and watch. With Arrow in particular, there's a lot of backstory. Like, the only reason I could keep up somewhat is because they do cross over enough with the Flash, that I kind of got the gist of what happened to Sarah, like her dying and being resurrected and an assassin and Time Lord, I kind of got enough of that through the crossovers that I understood what was going on. But, like, I never knew that she was on that ship with Oliver and the crash, when he goes on the island and all that stuff. I didn't really know that. And that would be something cool to see throughout the show of Arrow in particular. This red light means I need to shut up. And it's also very late. I need to actually get ready for work. So, point is, I'm done rambling. Talk to me in the comments below. Sell me on these shows. Again, I watch The Flash and Supergirl from time to time. I need to catch up on a couple seasons. Black Lightning, I'm definitely gonna watch. Keep me to that, guys. Okay, keep me to that. And yeah, I'm just excited for what the future holds. What kind of crossovers they could do next season, and how these stories are gonna wrap up for this season. Again, some new stuff has been thrown into the mix, but also they could keep going down the same path that they've been before Crisis. And yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. If you're new to the channel, I hope I hope you guys stick around. Crisis has been a lot of fun, and we'll see what other videos I do. Bye.